affordability and transit go hand in hand, right? So therefore, I may want to work in Nashville or even live in Nashville, but I'm gonna decide I'm gonna live in Murfreesboro because, you know, I can't afford, you know, to live in Nashville at this current moment. However, you know, still have to drive in, right? And that might cost me 5, 6, 7, 8, depending on the vehicle that you have, in gas, you know, so you're still paying for transit in that particular way, right? So how would that minimize those costs? Because if you're paying $600, $700 extra in gas, right, that could go to a mortgage. You probably can afford to live in Nashville, but you might not be able to afford to have a car.
That's right.
And so how does that affordability piece work in those type of situations, especially for people that's like, okay, I just won't live in Nashville, but I just work in Nashville. Are they really saving money?
No, unfortunately, that's pretty much a myth. I think that at one point that may have worked.
Okay.
But with gas prices over $3 a gallon and just kind of staying there and inching into $4 a gallon. With the price of cars now through the pandemic, they really went through the roof.
Yep, sky high.
I can tell you a few years ago, before the pandemic, someone came into our Transit Citizen Leadership Academy, and I can't remember the expert that came in at this point and said this, but they were showing us the data on the myth of, I'll just move to Murfreesboro and commute in. You really, you wind up paying 70 to 80 cents on the dollar you quote save for transportation to move there, right? And you're losing time because you're spending time sitting on the interstate, right? Or Murfreesboro Pike to come in and then go home, and then you've lost what, 2 hours a day if you're an hour in and hour out.
Quality of life.
Quality of life. You know that long commutes like that are associated with higher heart disease, diabetes, higher BMIs, and
really
higher divorce rates.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I would think the long car ride, you know, would help relationships. Like, yeah, let me just take my time getting home. And
I think I even, you know, I just.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, our commute
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Transit can save relationships.
There's the justice right there.
That's the justice. Transit can save your relationship. That's the next campaign. That's the commercial for the campaign. And so, okay. So I'm glad we broke that down.